Buenos días, compas. All right. So, getting a slight pullback in today's market. All right. It's kind of an not much of a shocker. All right. We got FOMC meeting Wednesday, GDP and GDP, PCE and dude, why can't I jobless claims Thursday, y'all. All right, so two of the biggest days of the month this year. All right, we got that's going to be Wednesday and Thursday this week. All right, it's going to determine a lot. I kind of wouldn't be surprised at pullbacks, but also at the same time, you know, that's exactly what we're getting. That's pretty much all I'm going to leave it at. All right, so we're getting a slight pullback in the NASDAQ. So overall across the board, that's pretty much what you're going to be seeing. So we got that pullback right here with NVIDIA. Just like I said, we're at all-time highs right now. We're testing it. This thing could still moon. All right, this thing could still take off. All right. Now, just because I say that doesn't mean we don't know exactly when that's going to happen. I'm not saying that's going to happen this week or anything like that. What I'm pretty much saying is that this is pretty much going to be a confirmed retest if we see this. All right, so we're looking for confirmation. We get that confirmation from there. This thing could really just go dumb parabolic. All right, so here's that retest right here, and if that is confirmed, I mean, Lord knows when this thing will stop moving. All right, which in turn will for sure bring that market up. All right. AVGO, dang, just consolidating right here. I wanted to play puts. I wanted to play puts. I was talking about that yesterday. I didn't. And look exactly where we ended up at, right? Went from 418, dropped all the way down to four. What do we open up at right here? Four. No, we opened up at 400. Open up at 400. Damn. Sometimes you just gotta run it, even though it's going against everything, because it just kept holding up steady up there. Like I said, it looked like it wanted to come down, but at the same time, if Nvidia was pushing, then it was a lot riskier. So just because it was riskier, that's why I didn't play it. Okay, and that just lets I don't go and just start gambling away. All right, I see the setup and everything, but I also know the sentiment. All right, but yeah, man, what a banger that we missed out on. But it's all good, you know why? Because there's always going to be another trade. Palantir killing me right now. All right. Y'all should have taken profit all the way up here. All right. The only thing that could really save Palantir as of right now, and I hate to say it, but some news about the war. Okay. Palantir, we all know that they're a war stock. All right. So only thing that could really save it, and it would be as to no surprise if I did ever see it for this week, just take off back up to 151. All right. As y'all could see, that is not a problem for Palantir. Okay. In a matter of Wednesday, all the way up to Monday, we went all the way up to 150. Okay. So, few days doesn't take much to get there. Okay. We'll come back down right here to 144. That's on a Tuesday. Nah. See, look at that. Tuesday, April 7th, right there. We're at, where is it? 144. All right. A little bit above where we're at. Wake up the next day, Wednesday at 156. All right. This is what I'm talking about. So we could really see those kind of moves. All right. But this right here, we need to get above this. We don't get above this thing's coming down. All right. So just be cautious. Do I think they're gonna tank it like that? Nah, I think they're gonna give it one more pop, and if they do, that would either be your chance to either break even or make some money. All right. Um, Microsoft. All right, getting a beautiful, beautiful breakout. All right, I said, I'm over here looking. I'm just letting y'all know exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to a lot of these plays. Right. So right here, gave y'all the sauce. All right. Boom. Let's go ahead. Let's take it back. All right. This is what I was looking for. All right. Looking for a push above 15. minute support. Once we get that breakout, then I'm looking into this play, and if I don't, then I will not be getting one of these. All right, pretty much these are things that I was just looking at. Um, this is a a nice little call out. Um, let's see. All right, so see AVGO. That's what I'm saying. This is what I was talking about. All right, man, I was really looking forward to that. All right, but right here, looking for this breakout. Where is that? Looking for a push. Whoops, it's not my fault. Here's a breakout. Watching that 15-minute support, it projects, and the breakout was a failure, right? So it's still currently retesting. That was just yesterday. If I see this push up, push did not go through, so the breakout was a failure. But just like that, beautiful push. All right. So this is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I like to see. Overall, across the board, though, man, that AVGO broke my heart. Okay, but I don't think we're gonna see the market do much, y'all. I really don't. Just because tomorrow's FOMC, Microsoft. I mean, this Microsoft is probably just the best one right now overall across the board. That is looking the most promising. Qualcomm shot up projected that 160 level, and the 200-day. If we fail, I mean, it kind of looks like it's failing the 200 SMA, but if it doesn't, then we could see some more upside to 160.69. All right. Probably be consolidating in that area, but this is one of those stocks. It just doesn't really move like that. All right. US oil. Oil is, what did I tell you? Okay. We drew this on yesterday's video. All right. We got that retest. Boom. Now we're moving up. Okay. We're headed towards 106. All right. For those of us that are Palantir, it's good for y'all. All right. The VIX bouncing off the 200-day. This is a huge support for the VIX. Okay, this is a huge support right here at this key level and this strong level. All right, huge support area right here. Okay, so if we're reaching huge support areas right here in US oil, huge support areas right here in the VIX, my fault, in the VIX level on this 200-day, on this possible level. Now I kind of am forced to just kind of change this, but like I said, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer into the week. Okay. um, we're probably going to start seeing some red here. Okay. That's honestly what it's looking like. All right. Now, it depends on what stocks that we're getting into, right? So, NVIDIA could be one of those stocks that we get a pullback. AVGO, we just saw that pullback, right? Um, Microsoft could also be one of those as well, too. So, I always recommend if y'all see green, all right, on anything that you do play, make sure you do take your profit. All right. Um, yeah, now Palantir, it's fighting for its life right here. We're on the 15 minutes. So if we go ahead and we just pull up those indicators, right? Got to get above this pink line, which is 143.20. Okay. You can get above that. You'll see some upside back up to 145. Got near there, but didn't quite exactly come and test it. Okay. So me, I always like to say close enough is good enough. All right. When it comes to this industry. But didn't quite hit that level, didn't quite hit the 200 SMA. So, you know, to me, I'm gonna count it as a retest. Okay. Because nothing's ever that perfect down to a T. All right. Let me see. Q's came back down, but Q's found this is a big support for Q's. I I like that for Q's, to be honest. If I'm being honest with you, yeah, I like that. I like that for Q's. So let's go ahead. We're gonna name that and give that a possible level right there. All right. So I'm liking that. If it can hold above here, keep showing some buy momentum, then I do like the upside. All right. Everything will begin to turn around for us. All right. What is this right here? Why'd I do that? My bad, yo. Oh, great. All right, there we go. My bad, y'all. Let me see. I like that better. All right. Now I like that as a level. We'll go ahead and we'll mark this out as a level. All right. All right. Have our key level right here for the S&P. I mean, everything is holding around these same levels. All right. Yeah. I think I don't I think even if we do get some downside, I think we're gonna get some downside to, I don't know. I want to see I wouldn't say strong downsides, but I think we'll just see some. We'll lose a couple gains here, a couple gains there. I don't think anything drastic until we have the FOMC meeting and data on Thursday. From there, I think that's really going to help us determine what's going to happen across the market, across the board. All right. So that's just something to be on the lookout for. All right. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. And these videos are going to be short. Like I said, just watch the VIX. VIX pop right back up in the morning, coming back down. Okay. It's just now we're getting consolidation right here. All right. The longer that we consolidate, the worse it's going to be. All right. This is probably the best, though, that we've been since VIX, since VIX came down. All right. So, but I'm not liking this consolidation. We're not dropping below down here to this area. Okay. We should be down here in order for us to be really bullish. Okay. So let's just go ahead and like zoom out. This is exactly where we should be right now. We should be down here, but we're still hanging out up here. All right. So just so that way everyone sees on the bigger picture side. All right. So we're still hanging out up here. We're consolidating. As long as we're consolidating up here, it's no bueno. Okay. You can still see the market pull back. So watch the VIX, watch oil. Clearly, we're just running up. All right. And this oil, see, oil is this is where we're gonna start seeing those actual numbers. All right. From March when oil was going crazy. This whole entire month right here. We're now barely going to be getting the data of inflation. All right. So from right here, when is this? March 8th? Sorry, over here, right? March 1st. Let me just go ahead and mark this out. All right. This candle right here, this red one right there, that's March 1st. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and okay, boom. We got March 1st right there. That's April 1st. Okay. All this data right here, when oil shot up, we are now barely going to be getting that data. Okay. So it's going to be inflated. All right. Like crazy. I think inflation is going to be ridiculous. I'm not going to lie to y'all. So I don't think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be good, but we're going to have to just wait and see. All right. So y'all saw oil already hit 100, right? Um, but that's just my opinion. I don't think oil is going to be, or I don't think PCE is going to come in the way we want to. And that's why I say, um, GDP, if it's too strong, it could be bearish if inflation is risk, right? And I think inflation is going to be on the risky side. So if we come in too strong, I think we're going to see a big pullback in the market. If this war continues to loom, then I don't see anything good across the board. We're sitting at all time highs. So if anything, now that we're kind of putting all the pieces together, it wouldn't surprise me if we did see the market push now before FOMC. All right. I'm not saying it's going to, I'm just saying um, get one last push before the market comes down. So if these folks already have all the numbers and everything that we don't have yet, if they're getting word across it, because we all know what game they play, right? Might as well pump the market, get some dollars. And on the way up, when everyone's at all time highs, because we all know everybody loves to buy at all time highs. Market's now a great time to buy. You should really invest. The market's going crazy. It's sitting at all time highs. And then everyone invests a lot of money. And then the market comes down. And then everyone's pissed that they lost a lot of money in the market. And this is why they don't participate in the stock market. But, you know, they're not buying at the right times. You know what I'm saying? They don't got the right source like y'all do. Okay. But yeah, man. So need to see Palantir find some life. Like this candle, wicked, wicked, big support. All right. Um, Microsoft, you know. So let's see, man. Let's see. Nvidia. Yeah, no, that's it. That's pretty much all that I. That's all that I got for y'all. All right. Open's not doing anything as well either. Um, Same thing for Krispy Kreme. Just holding there. DJT, the exact same. SoFi, still pretty much holding right here at 1811. I mean, we're not doing anything crazy. All right. So, like I said, what I think they want to do is push it up before FOMC, but in reality, I don't think the market's going to be moving until that FOMC meeting tomorrow morning. All right. Or not tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah. So, pretty much all I got for y'all today. So, y'all have a good day and be responsible. Take some damn profit, bro. All right. So, peace.